Happy, beautifully blessed week, spiritual superstars. Go ahead and type in your 1111s, the opening of the spirit realm. I'm going to type mines in there. This is our weekly. I just wanted to share that this is a beautifully blessed week. And so this is time for us to really, kind of go within. We've been sharing information. That we've been getting from the beautiful total lunar eclipse, and we're getting ready for the solar eclipse. And this is a huge week, and so I took the liberty of just going forward for sake of time because I wanted to share the energy also. So I'm going to roll right on through. We want to take a beautiful deep breath in and raise our vibration. Challenging your human to kiss your higher self, connect with the divine, and exhale. The more you do that, you'll notice that your inhalations elongate and your exhalations expand. And that's how you want to practice it so that you get maximum benefit when you are meditating. So this week, we have a beautifully blessed week. We're preparing for an even more blessed week. And that energy is the prelude to the solar eclipse. And that solar eclipse is a humongous shift in really going after everything that you want. This week, the phase of Luna is shedding that light that you came into connection with last week. There was some culmination. There was a conclusion. You were filled with some knowledge. And it's what you want to have accomplished by now, what you know you still have to do. And there were some endings. And so your purpose is to share it with others. And so you might have these conversations this week. This is also a week of being able to just tear down that old structure that really was highlighted last week to prepare for the new one that you're building next week. So there's a crisis of consciousness in the air. There's a sense of urgency. You cannot continue with the way things currently are, and you certainly desire to change the way things have been. You really possess a core level discontent with the way that things are in your social structures and in your environment. And then there's gonna, by the end of the week, more so towards Friday, I feel like there's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's this change in the air that makes us realize that what we're focused on is in the distant reality. It is there. But we feel somewhat isolated or alienated from the existing structure of society, of the environment you live in your house, and your job, and your work, and your relationships. And you're bringing that experience from the past in a very categorized, essence into who you are becoming and how you are emerging into this new, beautifully blessed being. And so there's a sense of mission that is helping you to emerge and evolve into who you are. And even though you don't quite know what it looks like, this new structure of life, this new way of being, looks a whole lot better than where you're coming from and what you have given your energy to. And you know that your life will never be the same. So this is a need this week to strike out on our own. And this is a week to find that balance. And so we have Fox Spirit here, think on your feet. The new moon is coupled up with Mercury. Mercury is think on your feet. Mercury is the communicator. And we have that fiery energy with Sagittarius. That's the solar eclipse next week on the 14th. And so we have that beautifully blessed, very curious, very strategic, careful thinker, and being able to really plan out with the fox. And to know that we've got to get away from the clutter. We've got to clear out the funky energy from the past, and we're either going to do it or we're not kind of energy. We're either going to make these changes happen or we're going to let another beautifully blessed energy go by. So it is a choice. But it's thinking and communication next week. And so we're moving into that energy of just seeing the bigger picture. And the solar eclipse next week, being in thinking and communication energy, creates a really positive, well-balanced energy. It gives the desire and initiative to make plans, to set new goals, and to act on them with courage and confidence. And so as you're thinking on your feet, you've got to be quick, and because those business opportunities, they're going to come to you. And if you don't take the right one, it's going to go to someone else. That job offer, it's going to come. If you don't take the right one, it's certainly going to somebody else. That opportunity that you can go out with someone that you really do like, that you really can, really, you feel this chemistry. They're going to go to the next person. It's that kind of a take action next week. So now is the time to prepare for that and to be in the now. When you're thinking so far ahead, right? When you're thinking far ahead and you're trying to figure it out, and you kind of jump in front of what someone's saying, you cut them off, you're not in the now. Being in the now is hearing what they're saying, feeling what you're feeling, no matter how emotionally intense it is, not going for the quick escape. So right now, Spirit is saying, this week, practice makes perfect. Think on your feet, make that decision, be okay making the mistake, clear out that funky fog and the clutter in your space and your environment, because you've got some blessings coming in. So get your paperwork done. Throw out the old stuff. If the clothes don't fit, send them to donation, hand them down to somebody else. If they're raggedy, tear them up and make them into rags to clean your house. Clear out the mental clutter. Get rid of the things you keep thinking about that are taking up way too much of your precious mind space, going over and over and over and over again on the same topic. This week, Spirit is saying, see the big picture and just be in the now by focusing on what that person just said and responding to that, not jumping ahead and responding to what they could have said or how this could go. And then I feel like since Neptune is there, Mercury is there, and they've got this kind of square. And that is a tough energy. That's, putting up your dukes within yourself and definitely within your environment, people that are there. So it creates a confusion. There's also deception that's there. Susceptibility to infection. So be careful that you're not slipping on using your hand sanitizer. Definitely get your hand sanitizer. Use your small ones. You get them, put them in your pocket, in your purse, in your car. And keep your masks with you. And don't allow your guard down. Do what you're going to do to be safe. But look past the intentions of others this week. Quit thinking. Because Mars is there. Neptune. Mars is positive. And so that's really going to give you that push of taking action and thinking quick on your feet. Mars and Mercury. And that clarity. It's going to overcome that Neptunian energy of confusion and la land and being deceived. So really make that decision based on being in the here and now so that you're not romanticizing, so that you're not going in the direction of the potential. Go in the direction, make the decisions on what is at that very moment by staying in the now. There is an energy of immortality. Now, let me tell you, I woke up with that. But there's misfortune and that the pandemic is here. So that energy of being insecure and I think being overly guarded can also happen. So be careful that you're not being paranoid. There are some desperate people out there, so watch out for the cheaters. Watch out for people that are just going to try to steal from you. The chakras that we're focusing on are our spiritual sight so that we can see past the deception, seeking that balance. Be happy with what you have. Be in the here and now while you're still focusing on what you desire to manifest and be able to see the unseen. And also knowing that you're putting the puzzle pieces together, you're recovering from the past, and thinking quickly on your feet and being able to really be in the here and now mentally is our throat chakra. And making do with what we have. Really being okay with what we have right now, and that is producing more. The universe wants us to be grateful for what we have right at this very moment and know that it's okay to be vulnerable, but deal with the demons that come because they are here to make sure that they don't steal your blessings, okay? You're seeing them within yourself. What are your demons? What are they? Are they the insecurity of not wanting people to like you? Is it, as a child, afraid to step out on your own and understand that you are growing into having a beautifully blessed life no matter what anybody else says? No matter what your circumstances are, you are born to succeed. No matter what socioeconomic level you are in, no matter what your parents' money looks like, no matter what your money looks like, no matter what your living arrangements look like, You are able to change that. Is that your insecurity? Do you need to be submissive? Do you need to submit? Submissive. Do you need to be submissive to the infinite possibilities that are all around you? Are you being more greedy, gluttonous? Are you being more fear-based and not looking at what you have around you and being grateful for that, but seeing the big picture that this is temporary? This too shall pass. And so as you clear that clutter, you throw things out that you never thought you would by including other family members, friends to help you. If it doesn't, it's hard for me to throw out things that my children make for me. But I also know that if we kept everything, I would be a hoarder. Four things from a year, and we keep those. And what things really mean a lot to them versus me everything means a lot to me. So then we keep that, and it keeps the clutter down. And it still holds a very strong memory, you know? Sometimes you want more time. This week you're going to want more time. You don't have that. You have to honor time, respect time by seeing the big picture and making that choice. Last night I produced a guided meditation. I was so impressed with it. And then immediately I was impressed with myself. I was very proud of myself. Immediately my human was like, you didn't do a good job. You need to do it over. You cannot upload something like this. It's not good enough. And immediately I shut my human down. That's my shadow. That's my ego. And I had to let her know, oh, honey, we did a great job. We did it. We can improve as we go. As the soul within her, I had to let her know it's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be a little concerned about what people are going to say. It's okay to be afraid of that. It's okay, but it's not okay to feed it, right? So I feel like there is a different message and recovery that we need to see, though. So let's see what that is all about. The lilac key offers detachment as you allow yourself to see the big picture. What once may have been immaturity is now about growing into a new partnership with spirit. Step back and allow the angels, spiritual superstars, to bring healing to you this week. So let's see what the legend here says. Pain from our past unlocks the door of understanding. Greta wakes to find painful childhood memories all around her room. In the distance appears a huge wooden door with white light streaming through the keyhole. As Greta tries to gather up her painful memories, they melt and form the great lilac key. She places the key in the lock, and a wave of fear engulfs her. The door opens and the pain and fear recede. Clarity comes. Survival is no longer enough. Our inspiration this week is once the key has been used to open the door, you will have a new way of living, one without keys. Where you are heading, there are no locks. Personal inquiry, it is time to recover a part of me that has been dormant. Am I ready to live an inspired future? Key ideas: facing fears. Wounding is strength. Courage to face pain. Awakening greatness. Keywords are genuineness, regeneration, and understanding. And here is a meditation that we can go through and repeat this week. Imagine standing outside a door. holding a string of keys. Each one is a different chakra color. A key calls out to you. Visualize opening the door with your key. Let the light from the other side wash over you as you enter. Is the light a particular color? What is this journey about? How is this journey helping you reclaim your power? Well, spiritual superstars, thank you so much. I think that our energy here this week is life-changing, and I pray that you accept exactly who you are at this very moment and know that every breath you take is taking you further into who you are becoming. You are no longer your past. You're not even the same person that began watching this video right now. You've already changed. You are continuously evolving. And so anybody that tells you different this week, I pray that you know way better. Many blessings, dear love. If I can be of help to you, I am here. My name is Necole Anre'V, and I am founder of Spiritual Guidance Academy, where we help you master your spiritual gifts and spiritual guidance and learn how to hear from God. Please stay safe and healthy. I love y'all. Mwah.